Morning guys, welcome to the Match Fishing UK channel. It's today at Boddington Reservoir, day 2, drawn peg 95. It's a tough peg yesterday at £110. Just spinning round now. Peg 99, the end one up there had £300 and there was two 200s, these two. The fish were up there yesterday and this was the worstest peg in this section just here. But I'm hoping, because I had big weights there yesterday, I'm hoping they've moved down a little bit and I'll catch here today, but you don't know. These pegs yesterday didn't do very well either. There was a £200, but the other two had struggled. About 5 pegs up is where I was, so I'm not too far away where I was yesterday. Similar tactics today again, just fishing cage feed and a pedot short line and a distance rod. Keeping it nice and simple. I'm just going to keep rotating, find out what's best. There's the all in. Let's see how we get on. Right then folks, kicked off at 40 metres with the bait up feeder. Just fishing that party mix like I was the day before. Capped off with ground bait. As this line was good for me yesterday, so I wanted to fish it early, get some bait on it early. I didn't actually start fishing there though. I kicked off straight at 50 metres on the bag and had 11mm on the hook, so nice and simple. Had a good start there. I had 3 fish within 25 minutes or so. Peg 98, 99, only had 1 or 2 at this point, so you know, slightly ahead. So hopefully I could keep it up. My plan of attack today was to fish that 40-metre line, very aggressive, a bit further out. You know, I felt that was the best chance I could have from getting the weight really from this area, and just trying to fish long as possibly can until they rock up on that line. Being aggressive, feeding 3 or 4 bait ups every 20 minutes or so. And if I see fish on the line, I'll go straight on it. But most of the time, you couldn't really see them. And when you did, you'll see 2 or 3. You'll go on it, catch one. So it was like that throughout the day. So anyway, this peg the day before really struggled. I think he had 2 or 3 fish on the bomb line, but most of his fish were around 50 metres where I started. So it's been a tough area. If you don't know Boddington, this peg 95, it's like in the bay. Very good when the water's high. They just sit in this bay and they love it here. But as the water's so low, it doesn't really give them a reason to sit in this bay. Anyway, moving on from that. So we'll see how we get on. Okay then, that's first half, weighed £90. Surprisingly actually winning the section right now. Peg 99 had £78 and there's a few 50s and 60s. So it's all to play for. Had all my fish at 50 metres. I've seen a couple of fish around that cage feed line at 40 metres, but they would not have it at all. You know, I kept chucking over the top. Just, you couldn't catch them. Don't know why. Don't know the answer. Anyway, just plan of attack, just still be aggressive. It's the only chance I've really got of building the weight on that short line. Still feeding pellets short as well, but that's my main line at 40 metres. So, still a long time to go. Hopefully they'll come in on that short line, because sooner or later them lads at the top will start catching on that bomb line. Anyway, I leave you to it. Right then, coming towards the end. Unfortunately, things didn't really pick up. I actually went 60 metres and caught 3 or 4 more fish after that break. And then on the last hour, I sat on that short line at 40 metres that I pretty much fed all day. Had 3 or 4 fish on it, but still very slow. Yeah, I knew when I joined this peg I didn't have much chance, to be honest. You know, that's part of fishing. We'll have good draws, bad draws, you know. And I just knew the fish weren't here. Anyway, Peg's 99's absolutely emptied the match. He's had £340. He's caught on his bomb line late, which was the same day before. The bloke on Peg 98 had £280. The bloke on 97 had £200. And I ended up with 16 fish for £166, beating the bloke next to me, and had 143, so only just beat him. Yeah, very difficult day. Never mind, you know, that's fishing. We can't always have the best pegs, unfortunately. Anyways, I hope you've all enjoyed watching this video today. I know it's a bit of a short one today, bit of a boring match. But, you know, that's fishing, it's how things go. Anyway, I would much appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel to Match Fishing UK. Got some more videos coming, so stay in tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.